name is Todd Houck. I'll be your broadcaster. I'll be your play-by-play. I'll be your comic. I'll be your therapist. And I'm joining with Justin Nomas, our executive production technology manager is what he is. All he's got. Anyway, enough from all my jokes. Hey, we're going to for our first quarterfinal here at the Blue Ox. As you see the teams warming up, to your left, you're seeing Osseo-Maple Grove. That's their AA team. Both teams are in this with their single A and their AA. The AA was victorious yesterday as they defeated EP in a, I'm sorry, not EP, but Elk River in a 4-1 win yesterday to get to today's game. It's nice for them to be the home team and have the opportunity to show their stuff off. A couple guys I want you to watch when you're watching Osseo-Maple Grove today. Keep an eye on number 4, AJ Tallis, as well as number 7, Sawyer Skansen. Both are excellent forwards. And then also you're looking for number 15, Finn Brink. Those three guys are going to be some catalysts for the Leaf Birds. On the right side of your screen, you see the Grays, which is the home jersey here for the Fargo Freeze, is they won in a stellar 1-0 shutout yesterday over EP. Trent Wimken, I always say the wrong way. I said that during the summer in the Bantam Elite. So Wimken, he had a 17-save shutout yesterday to defeat the Eden Prairie Eagles, and so they are now playing in the quarterfinals against OMG. A couple guys on that Fargo team I want you to keep an eye on. They are missing a couple guys. They had an excellent, talented forward by the name of Tanner Kirkeby, who is playing high school, so he's not playing with the Bantams this year, but in his place we have a handful of guys that played this summer in our Bantam Elite. A couple key guys I want you to keep an eye on. One is Cameron Bullinger. He did have the lone goal for the Freeze yesterday. That's all he needed was just one, but that definitely was a good one to have. As well as they have Landon Donner and Bo Bergeron. Some solid forwards are going to help them out. Also, they're really strong on the defensive side. One of the gentlemen you want to watch is Keaton Schaff, as well as Jackson Corbel. So, I'm getting ready for a great matchup today. If you hear a lot of noise, we're thumping here. We got a new sound system here at Maple Grove over the Premier Rink. So we got some tunes jacking through the signs, and plus since Osseo-Maple Grove is technically a home team, this is their home rink, even though they're wearing their darks here on the bottom side of the bracket. So we have a lot of Osseo fans here. And of course the Fargo Freeze have brought their fans. Great weekend here in the city. So hope you sit back and have a chance to enjoy our telecast today. Tony will be with us hopefully by the 1 o'clock. We're barring traffic coming from the other corner of the metropolitan area. But the one thing, a couple things to keep in mind as we're watching both these teams play. Fargo, they're physical, but they're not flashy. One thing that we've noticed with YHH and getting to know some of the Bantam kids during the summertime is the North Dakota boys are big and strong and physical. They definitely play an up-tempo physical game. So you definitely expect to see that, especially with the Grand Forks, who just got done playing, as well as the Minot, who is here. They play later on. And they were victorious today in the left bracket, so they advance. And then obviously with the Fargo right here. Osseo-Maple Grove is going to have that speed that they're looking for. And yesterday they had all 4 goals in that 4-1 victory over the Elks were all scored by different players. So the only gentleman that had more than 1 point was Sawyer Skansen. He had a goal and assist. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to step aside for a moment while our PA guy is going to announce our starting lineups. And anthem or not, I'm not sure. We'll wait and see how we're going to do it. I'm guessing we probably will. Since this is one of our stellar PA guys, Jackson Shipley, who is a Osseo-Maple Grove kid. So we're excited to have him do our PA. And the beauty of our broadcast, sometimes we're across the ice from the box, so we might not get the numbers we want, but guess what? They're right next to us. Actually, the other side of our executive producer in charge, Mr. Moss, so we'll get those numbers quicker than we normally do. So they're starting to pick up the pucks, and so we're getting ready. I'm going to step aside. Let's listen to our PA.
And this year's Battle for the Blue Ox Tournament, sponsored by MAP Hockey, hosted by the Osseo-Maple Grove Hockey Association, and presented by Youth Hockey Hub. Today's game features the Fargo Freeze taking on Osseo-Maple Grove. First, we'll start with the starting lineups for the visiting team, Osseo-Maple Grove. Starting goal is number 30, Alec Junkie. As defense, number 13, Luke Martineau. And then defense number 6, Ben Thompson. At weight number 14, Wyatt Olson. At middleweight number 15, Finn Brink. And finally, at center number 2, Bennett Glad. And now the rest of Osseo-Maple Grove. And now for the home team, the Fargo Freeze. Starting in goal, number 1, Nolan Ostrup. At defense, number 43, Keaton Schaff. At their defense, number 45, Skylar Seckerson. At weight number 13, Brendan Richards. At their weight number 15, Christian Kankel-Fritz. And finally, at center, number 47, Jackson Archbold. And now the rest of your Fargo Freeze. Good luck to both Osseo-Maple Grove and Fargo Freeze in today's game. Now let's play hockey.
All right, there you go. That answers my question. We're going to rock and roll since we're a little behind. We're only going to miss about a minute, but again, it is Veterans Day, so me and Justin would like to thank all veterans who have served in all 5 of the military branches. We'll talk during intermission about where our veterans are, if we've had veterans in our family, which I've got a couple, so we'll share that as our telecast. And it's a great weekend to be thankful for all the men and women who have served in our military through the years. Speaking of serving, hey, it's time to serve up a little hockey. We are ready for our first 15-minute period here. As our PA guy was telling us quickly, our starting goalies in net for Osseo is going to be Alec Genke. And then in Fargo, they're actually going to be going with their other goalie, Nolan Astrup. And I was talking to one of the Fargo dads that I know really well. And he said they're kind of treating this kind of like a district game for them. So they're basically playing both goalies this weekend. So that's good for everybody else. So anyway, we've had the puck drop. Fargo has the puck in their possession. Throws it back to Skylar Seckerson, but he loses that. He pops it around. Early action here. They lose. Nice little check there to get the blood pumping there. Osseo's trying to get a little forecheck. It's not working out. Got shot from the point, and that is saved by Astrup. We'll put that down as one shot for Osseo-Maple goal. These are unofficial stats, but since my stat guy next to me, we'll have to see if we're right. We might talk about music. We might talk about life. We might talk about pizza, because we hopefully will find a Lots of Matza player of the game. I'm not sure if they have a chance to do the minute after, since we're strapped for staff today. But anyway, in the meantime, Fargo's collecting the puck at the neutral. They popped it up, having some trouble collecting it. Fargo's Job Fryer now has possession of it. He was able to get rid of it. He gets a little mini check by Josh Giuliani. And now Fargo's trying to keep it in the neutral. They lose it. Loses a stick. Here comes Skansen. Skansen with a shot. Oh, that's off of Astrup. Off his shoulder, I believe. Osseo keeps it deep. They're able to collect it. Again, there's Skansen. Nice little shimmy, keeps the puck. Throws it top of the circle. Shot toward net. That's blocked. Fargo just pops it out just to get some breathing room. Looks like they're going for a line change. Just a minute and a half into it. Nice stretch pass. Intercepted beautifully by Easton Rerick, number 28 for Fargo. Nice eyes there. Fargo's able to keep it low. At the same time, Osseo was trying to do a little mini change, and they lost possession. But now Fargo keeps it deep. Keeping his stick on there is Stevie down in the corner, along with number 14, Nathaniel Friddle for Fargo. That puck came out the zone. Fargo's able to regroup. They throw it back in deep. No big possession here. Both teams, I think, just trying to feel each other out. Trying to see where they are, trying to get their legs. First one. That puck goes deep. Ethan Sillerud, and then puck gets in the corner, but we had a little body contact, so that causes the net to come off its moorings. And we're going to have a face-off just right of Astrup. Again, we're just a little under 2 minutes into today's matchup. Osseo with just 2 shots on net so far. Fargo is yet to have a shot on net. They really haven't any puck possession yet in the offensive zone to record a shot on net. But the puck is deep here to Fargo. Fargo brings it around. It's Seckerson with the puck, but he loses it. Loses it. I guess he's lost it already. Fargo does pick it up as they're going through. Nice little pop. They bring in the zone. That is Friddle again. Friddle's on that same shift, and now they're just trying to regroup as now they repuck. Friddle's coming off. Fargo drops it further, line change, gets some fresh legs. Osseo picks it up. And they're coming through the zone, in through the neutral. They lose it. Both teams just kind of going through quick changes. If my producer shows me right, I'm guessing each one has kind of gone through a 30, 45-second shift right now just to kind of get the legs warm. Nothing really extensive. Bennett Glad in the corner. A gutsy performer that we've seen all summer as he played in our Bantam Elite. So excited to see some of these guys as I saw a lot of the Bantam Elite games, so you see a lot of these players on both sides. About 6 or 7 actually from both teams played in our Bantam Elite. Bringing the puck in, number 13, Brendan Richards. He loses it. That's picked up by Finn Brink, number 15. You'll hear his name a lot tonight. Not just because his dad is next to me taping the game, but because he is all over the ice and he is helping the squad get to where they are today. Puck's deep in the Fargo zone, just right of Astrup. They're battling, they're shuffling. Glad comes out with it. He keeps on a forehand, he loses in the back. Shot from way outside, just to keep it deep. That was Marginot on the D. That's back out the south. Shot on net, that gets deflected over by Astrup. Fargo just trying to get possession, if not trying to get out of the zone to give their boys a chance here. They're south with a shot on net. Their 4th shot so far this game, if not this period. We have 12:25 remaining in the first. Nice little deke move there by Marginot. Marginot comes all the way into the net. He shoots at Astrup and scores! Marginot with the dipsy doodle gets into the net area, has a shot on net against Astrup. Rebound comes right to Skansen, and Skansen just nails it into. And that would be Osseo-Maple Grove's first goal of the game. That one coming at the 12:15 mark of the first period. Did I scream that too loud, Justin? Did your ears break? That was all right? I know it's not a great goal call, but I know. He gave me about a B, I think, on that one. Not a B+, but just kind of a B. Because it really was just kind of a harmless. I think really Marginot was just kind of bringing in, just throwing a puck on net to see what Astrup could do, and sure enough, that loose one, and they forgot about Skansen on the left side of Astrup, and he just nailed it in. Fargo kind of forgot about him. Next thing you know, Leafbirds are up 1-0 in this early action. And we've got a scoreboard malfunction. I think I wrote down 12:15 remaining, but now our clock went to 1:11, which is close to the time if I was in New York City. Yeah, it's an hour ahead. Oh, now we got 11:10. We're getting there. I think we got to figure it out. 11:10, we'll take it. 11:10. We'll wait for our public address announcer to go with that, but we're going on the 7 from 13 for sure in that first goal for the Leafbirds. Meantime, puck is deep in the freeze zone. Freeze pop it back out. They cannot get it out. Again, it's pushed in again by the D. Nice job by the Leafbirds to keep it deep. A lot of early pressure here by the black in your screen. Osseo-Maple Grove with those newer jerseys this year. Boom, exactly what we said. 7 for 13, no additional assists on that one. Again, Osseo's throwing, keeping it deep, and Fargo cannot gain possession right now, and they're keeping it. Great job at Osseo-Maple Grove, just popping it back and forth, just making Fargo skate and lose their physical energy. In the meantime, that goes through the neutral again. That's topped up, and guess what? We're back on the right side of your screen, which means OMG is, and that pops out front to Skansen. Skansen with the quick shoves in Astrup. Astrup is able to stop him on the doorstep. That could have been ugly. An early 2-0 with goals within a minute of each other, but Astrup was up for the task there, and he's able to stop that face-off to the left of him. 10:05 remaining here in the first. We're hoping some folks that are good crowd yellers and cheers will keep their PG and their G words today. We don't want to hear any bad stuff come out, but we have a great crowd here on the Maple Grove Premier. Being Premier right now is Fargo with some opportunity to get in the zone. They're actually bringing it around. That one comes around to Friedel. Friedel loses it, and then comes to Osseo-Maple Grove. They come in. Fisher with the puck. Fisher going around the net, looking for somebody up front. Nobody out there. D is able to catch it. That's McMahon, number 8, Aiden McMahon. He's trying to bring and do the same thing that Marginot did, but he's unable to do that. That's picked up by Stibbe. Stibbe pushes him in the corner. Good D place there, loses the puck. That's thrown back in, of course, by Osseo-Maple Grove. And they pop it back out. Fargo's able to get that loose puck. Bullinger pops it up. Now pop, he loses it. Friedel had it for a second, but then it comes up. Bullinger's trying to stay with Friedel on the forecheck. He can't. Fargo pops it back to the D zone. Just trying to get possession. Great forecheck in here. Right there is Fisher. Chayton Fisher, number 12 for the Leaf Birds, doing a great job of pressuring the D, and they're forcing turnovers and puck bouncings where it shouldn't be. And there's another one. Oh, that one got out, though. Thought he could get up, but he didn't. That almost was out by Thompson, but he's unable to keep it in, so that gives Fargo a little break. Oh, there's a mini break. Here it comes. Oh, nice shot. First shot on net for the Freeze. That definitely, oh, another interceptor right there by Richards. Brendan Richards for the Freeze intercepted that one as that first shot was on net there. Justin, make sure we'll tally that one so we get them credit. Right now I've got shots unofficially 7-1 for Osseo-Maple Grove, which is about right. I think if Justin was going to say so far with 8:19 left in the first period, if we go percentage of zone time, I would say Osseo is probably about 96%. And Fargo's trying to get back there. They finally had a face-off in their offensive zone for themselves. Puck comes out to Osseo. They're Skansen out front again. That was covered up by Asterisk, so that way it keeps the carnage to a minimal. At least no opportunities is what he's shooting for. That's not my heartbeat, by the way, Justin. That is deep song. You got some serious bass on these. Oh, I wish I would just kept on going, because you know where that was going to go. That's right. It may be winter, but we're going to get rocked like a hurricane. Ooh, that was a wrister right there from Marginal. Great outside shot. He's definitely having a lot of shots toward net. Ooh, quick wrister there by Sillerud. Siller was able to muscle that one through, and that went outside the net. But again, that keeps possession, kept it deep. Fargo's able to grab it. Thompson has it. Thompson pops back at the neutral, trying to recover. Regroup. There's Skansen again. The Skansen-Giuliani together. Giuliani bops up front, but unable to get it from Skansen, who lost it in the back, but he stayed with it. Leaf Birds have control of it. Giuliani has it. He dumps in the corner. Winty's with it. Winty's battling with the Freeze. Skansen's down there with him too. Freeze are bringing it out. I give you a number, but I can't see it. So we're just going to go with, I know the 5 and 7 for Osseo-Maple Grove are battling down there. Freeze are doing a nice job of trying to get the puck out, but of course at the same time, Leaf Birds are keeping it deep so that way Fargo cannot do any changes. Pops back out to the, that's Marginal. Marginal pops it down to Skansen. Skansen has it. They keep it low. Great job of guys keeping it low and on puck possession. Fargo finally gets it. They flip it, so they finally get some tired legs off the ice. That pops back, and there's Marginal. Tell me you haven't heard his name once or twice today. Ooh, another nice pop there by Bullinger. Bullinger just happened. Oh, that wasn't Bullinger. That was Rerick with a nice pop. Great check, knocks the puck off Osseo-Maple Grove's stick, and it's now possession for the Fargo Freeze in the offensive zone. Trying to get that number up from 4% to 5% this period. Osseo's able to pop it back out. Regrouping here. There's Rerick trying to dump it back out. Nobody's home at that point. There's Stibbe coming around trying to help out. No, it's big pile up on I-94 there. That was Rerick going toe-to-toe with Tallis. Fargo's got the puck behind their net. No possession. Osseo's got it. Osseo-Maple Grove has still keep possession, doing a great job with the forward, just keeping it between the two of them. Fargo cannot take it away. Deere doing a good job. Oh, that one gets flipped off. A stick, and now Fargo brings it in. And that is Jackson Archbold, who was doing the nice job of bringing it in, forcing Osseo to play a low defense. Now Richards has it. He's keeping it deep along with Archbold. Archbold has it. That comes out to the D. D slaps it, and that's Reese Dorsey, number 10 for Fargo. Throws it deep. McMahon brings it out for Osseo. Osseo just has a touch-up, but goes off a stick right before it goes the icing. And now we're going to have a little Van Halen to get us through this 23-second break. But, hey, we have 5:25 remaining here in the first period. We have Osseo-Maple Grove up 1-0 over the Freeze of Fargo. And I might as well jump, but I'm not sure if I would because my headset would probably come off. Oh, nice shot I get. Excuse me for a sec.
All right, we're back to live action. Tickle in the throat took over my entire esophagus and my larynx and all that throat stuff. But that was a quick face-off there by Fargo. Osseo was able to pop it back out, and as you can see on your television screen, you don't need me to tell you that Osseo has a puck deep in the Fargo zone. Fargo comes out with it, pops it up to Richards. Richards trying to get it over to Kenko Fritz, Christian Kenko Fritz, number 15. Haven't called his name yet. Love that name, though. Great hockey name, Kenko Fritz. Could be a football name, too. Good linebacker, maybe. Hit you at the Cankles, maybe? I don't know. I'll stop right there. But that's happening right now is Fargo's. They bring the puck out. You've heard Richard's name a couple of times. He's out there along with Kenko Fritz. Kenko Fritz is trying to gain possession, be a shadow out there. Nice job on his part. OMG around the net. They're trying to throw it deep. That goes off a ref and into the bench. 4:10 remaining here in the first period. Justin, you're thinking about your veterans, right? Got a couple family members? Okay. We'll get those over the intermission. We'll talk about those the second period. In the meantime, Fargo's got that face-off in the far side of the neutral zone for them. Osseo gains possession of it. That pops it out. Quick, crossing right over with Juliana right there in the doorstep, but unfortunately the puck was just behind him and he overskated it. Fargo's got the puck deep. They pop it out to the D, trying to get out there. That is stopped by South. South is able to get in the way, and they might be calling interference. I was wondering. That's going to be Mason South going to go off for interference at the 3:54 mark. This is nice, possibly a key moment here for Osseo-Maple Grove. See if they're penalty kill, but also a great opportunity here for the Freeze to jump on the power play and see if they can do a little damage here, needing just one goal. Percentages changed. I'd say they're probably up to about 7 or 8% of offensive zone coverage. They're definitely getting it. Faceoff is going to be in the neutral zone, closer to Osseo-Maple Grove blue line. Opportunity here for Bellinger. Bellinger is our faceoff expert. They win the faceoff. Puts the pressure on. Osseo can't do it. Sillerud out front with that loose puck. Almost. Nice deke move by Sillerud. Sillerud keeps it. He's playing merry-go-round. Don't blame him. Keep it deep. Beautiful job by Ethan. Went around the entire zone. Now it's back to D. Freeze can't keep control of it. He can't even touch it right now. Bergeron's trying to get hold of it. He can't get past Julian, who's got it on his stick. There's Marginal with it. Again, they're playing keep away, doing a great job. There's already been 30 seconds off this power play, and Freeze have yet to gain control of it. Now the pass out great. Giuliani on the PK out there. Fargo finally flips it out, goes behind the forward. He's unable to capture it, which means Keaton Schaff took possession of it so he could finally give some possession for Fargo. They're regrouping in the neutral, getting a new body out there. So they got 5 Grays. Ooh, a shot up high, and that bounces off the glass. That shot was by Jackson Archbold. Got a chance, not a shot at net really, but he definitely got an opportunity here. And that just came bouncing off the glass, and Genke able to corral it. Not a shot at net, but at least gain possession of it so that we have a face-off just left of him. Facing off is Archbold himself. Fargo had possession of it and it pops it back out. OMG grabs it. Great job by Finn Brink to take that away and cause Fargo to regroup in the D zone. Cross pass to the other D, unable to grab it. Jackson Corbel has it. He brings it around. Over to Rerick. Rerick, now they switch positions. He puts a little fake Jake. Now he's trying to, nice touch pass there. Hopefully get a little 2-on-2 action. Let's see what happens. That's Archbold. Archbold with the blast from the outside. Doesn't hit net or tender, but puts some pressure. Keeps the puck deep at least for him. Trying to keep it in there is Rerick, but unable to. That got out just barely, and now we have a face-off in the neutral zone. 2:03 remaining in the first period, but more importantly, 9 seconds remaining in this Freeze power play opportunity. Michael Jackson fan, Justin? Half-half? Like 1 or 2 good songs, and then after that, you're kind of like, I gotcha. Same here. All right. As you heard our PA guy, Freeze unable to score on the power play. And Osseo keeps possession deep in the Fargo zone. Fargo does gain it. Back to D. That's back to Archbold. Archbold can't get it out. That's kept in by Thompson. Thompson slams it down deep again. Fargo's got it down. Seckerson in the corner. Pops it back out, trying to get some possession, trying to move it, but that's the thing they can't do right now. They just cannot get it up to the forwards and getting forward. Trying to. Again, Osseo's doing a great job. That job right there is Glad and Elder able to keep it deep. At least Fargo will make work. Bergeron, a little stick tap, comes up to the shoulder, but that doesn't to no avail. Fryer brings it in. They throw it in net. Not really a shot in net. Shot toward the net. Nice pop back in there by Rerek. 60 seconds remaining here in the first period. Leafbirds are up 1-0. Rerek with another dump in. Right inside the green red. Nice job. He'd like to get a little closer blue line, make that dump a little more worthwhile, but he stays in the ice. He's quarterback in the defense right now. The defense are keeping back and forth, trying to top it up there to Friedel. He's unable to keep it, and that one gets whipped around as Osseo's able to just play a little chase. Their own version of dump and chase, except they're dumping it from their own zone, but that was Rerek right by us, so they didn't call the icing. 26 seconds remaining here. Leafbirds keep the puck deep again in the free zone. Shot in net there by Giuliani from the D zone. His D spot. They haven't had a shot on net in a while. But Astrick was up for the task. He took that one. Another shot there by South. South keeps it. Would you call that a shot? Was that was going to go outside? You think that was a shot? That was questionable? We won't tally. You want it? Oh, Justin says we tally that one. All right. In that case, we have right now, we got 8 seconds remaining. Freeze lose the faceoff. Osseo keeps it. They throw it in. Silaroo is out to throw it around. And there's your first intermission whistle. Leafbirds are up 1-0. I'm going to take a quick 60-second break. This is YHH Action Live in Maple Grove. Live, it's second period action. We're getting one of those more popular songs right now, but that was the actual total version, but that's over with because that was intermission. Quick stats from that first period of action. Osseo-Maple Grove had 9 shots on net, unofficial, and Fargo had 2. So as me and Jester are speaking, Fargo's got to get a lot more zone coverage here. I would probably say they got up to about 10% that after that initial. No? Eyes down. Okay, he says I'm generous, so fine. We'll meet halfway. We'll go 9. 9% Fargo presence in the offensive zone for Osseo. I think that's a key stat that nobody really talks about much. Is what the percentage of ice time that you're going to spend in the offensive zone. Definitely showing that tiltedness, and that's just a loose puck that comes right to Gentry, but he's just going to tap to the side so Osseo can pop it around as they keep control, which is marginal. On your screen, you're going to see Osseo is now going to your right. As Glad comes in, unable to be stopped, he's going to keep on going around. Fargo's defending on the defensive side, as Glad still has. He pops it back out. Shot at net by the defense. And we have a face-off just left of Astrup. 14-26. And you know what? We'll just say 30 seconds into the second period. That's easier to say. Face-off is won by Fargo. Fargo brings, ooh, nice stand up there by Skansen. Skansen is not a small boy. He is becoming a large young man is what he is. I'm sure one of the big reasons why not only on the ice but off the ice, he does wear the C, so he is a captain of this squad. Shot from Marginal outside. I think that he just hit traffic. I don't think that was a shot on net. Another pop in the corner as Osseo was able to keep possession. There's Skansen again. They throw it back out to there's Marginal waiting, but Skansen throws himself in the high slot defensive. He's going to cover for each other. Shot around the net by Thompson. Not that really kept to keep Fargo honest, but just keep the puck deep. Extra help comes in by Skansen. He comes in and gives some help, as well as Silerud. Those two guys have been definitely catalysting? No, I'm not going to say that. Keeping the puck down deep, definitely for the Leaf Birds. They're giving fits for the Freeze. Ooh, nice pop out here, Freeze. Something's developing. They got a 2-on-1. Pops it, unable to pop it around. That was Landon Donner with a great little mini breakout. He had Brendan Richards sliding down, but unfortunately the defense was in his way and kept Donner from pushing it all the way over. Great opportunity for the Freeze, but now Leaf Birds are back. There's Skansen again in the middle of the mix. He's bringing it with Silerud. Silerud and Giuliani, those guys are becoming nemesis for the Freeze. Silerud keeps it in, as well as Skansen, and then they're going to call the offsides. They try to get back on, but they just couldn't do it. We have just over 2 minutes into this second period. And the faceoff was won by the Freeze. Freeze pop it out into the neutral. Can't be collected, but it was grabbed by McMahon for the Leafs. He looks, he's gathering. He pops in the neutral. That gets tipped off by a Freeze stick, and Osseo keeps possession of it. Still in neutral, kind of not sloppy, but just not having any possession, trying to throw it back and forth. Nobody's able to gain possession, but to make it really occur. Fargo's got it deep in their zone, but now unable to collect it. Out comes Tallis. Tallis can't get past the Fargo forward. That comes on an Archbold's stick. Archbold's battling in the corner against two of the Leaf Birds. Another forward pops up. Oh, great little mini pass up to Kenko Fritz, who's right on the doorstep. Have a little possession here. Corbell's able to drop it deep for the Freeze. Freeze having a little possession here. They finally got some opportunities. Oh, there's a break, mini break. Nope, can't get stick on it. Still got great puck. Great job by Archbold in the shift. He's definitely keeping the puck alive for the Freeze. Shot toward the net. That just hits traffic. Bullinger's going the border in the corner to battle. Puck comes out. Defense is unable to stop it. Osseo is able to get it out. All it does is just kind of moves it to the neutral. That pops it out. Oh, errant pass comes on to Osseo stick. That is stopped and caught by Fisher. Fisher with a great job of just pestering. Freezer, they thought they were going to be able to go back to their D, but Fisher was right there in the middle of it. So Monkey in the middle got the ball. So guess what? He's not in the middle anymore. So now that's why we have a face-off. Shot in net for OMG. And we have a face-off just right of Astrup. Face-off is won by Osseo. Osseo, Marginal pops it into the corner. That goes no by stick, but Freeze is able to grab it. Takedown maneuver by Brink. They both go down. Puck squirts out. That gets on a black jersey. Wyatt Olson with that puck. Haven't said his name yet. Big name in the Bantam Elite. Been waiting for him to come out of this. But the show's been stolen really by the Skansen line. Skansen-Giuliani line. Oh, shot right up front there. Nice, great pass to Olsen. He can't corral it. Now he's taking control in the corner. Good size. Wyatt's a good size, being a first-year Bantam. That pops gets deep, and unfortunately, Freeze threw it deep outside the red line. So in hockey, when you throw it outside the red line to the other red line, they call it icing the puck. So that gives the Freeze an opportunity to now play defense, hopefully gain possession. Osseo trying to win this faceoff. Faceoff is won by Giuliani. So again, right now we have that Giuliani-Skansen line out there right now. Fargo's able to possession it. They bring it. Bottom of the circle. Freeze getting Nemes there by Giuliani. Pops it out to the D. That is Wente. Wente throws it deep. That's collected again. There's Skansen again on the puck, keeping it to himself. Fargo's letting him to get it out. They're trying to get possession of it. Donner had it for a sec, then he lost it. That pops through the neutral. Nobody's able to grab it except Osseo. Bergeron on the Leaf Bird, can't get through it. Errant pass goes deep into the zone. OMG goes patty cake, Baker's man to each other. Skansen throws it up to a player with the same jersey as him, but actually that's Giuliani. Oh, shot, score! Just a little wrister. Giuliani had just battled in the corner, pops it back out to the defenseman. That was Wente, number 5, and he shoots it on the opposite side, and that just kind of went over the net and then bounced over. So that one should be going to Wente, number 5. And I believe they should give an assist to Giuliani, number 11. So it gives Osseo a 2-0 lead with 9:47 remaining here in the second period. Freeze with some opportunities there, but just cannot gain possession of it. OMG's forwards are doing such a great job of keeping that puck deep in their own zone, so Fargo cannot set anything up. As here we are, they're deep again, pops it. Else Fisher with a pass out front, but that was knocked down by the Freeze, and that puck now goes back in corner. It's almost like there's a magnet.
Osseo-Maple girl is number 5, Parker Wente. Assisted by number 11, Josh Giuliani, and number 7, Sawyer Skansen.
Oh, they gave Skansen out. They get an assist there.
5:13 to the second
Oh,
period.
shot on net there
That's Wente.
by McMahon.
Skansen
Innocent throw at net, but again, any innocent shot now could be catastrophic here for the Freeze as they are now trailing 2-0. This is where Justin always wants to talk about that dreaded 2-goal lead in hockey, but I'm not going to go there. It's early, there's youth, second period, lots of time here. Can they come back from 3? Of course they can come back from 3, but it would behoove the Freeze to get a goal next. As the Freeze pop it out to the neutral, that gets popped out there. Nice little out to Friedel. Friedel gets knocked down by Glad, but great balance by Friedel. He's able to keep up as he gets a partner to help him out, who throws it up front to absolutely the wrong color jersey, but that's not their fault. Osseo is just on every player. Freeze cannot get any openings. No spacing. Big piece of the hockey game today. No spacing for the Freeze. Could you say they're frozen right now? I go frozen? Okay. They will thaw. Oh, there's another conversation I had with somebody today. When we talk about, well, we'll wait till a break. Remind me about the thaw concept. All right, Bullinger's over in the corner. He knocks it. Great job of him trying to get the puck stuck on the corners. Can't do it. There's Friedel. Friedel pops it. Can't quite get it. Glad's got it. Oh, great little sneaky pass over to Brink, who was right there in the doorstep. And Freeze brings it out. They've got a 2-on-2 situation. Can't quite get around the defense. That was a great job by McMahon, just staying low. Other way, you got a 2-on-1 for Osseo. Right on Skansen's stick. It's behind him. He cannot corral it, and it goes to no avail. So why is it when we talk about frozen products, we always talk like you're cold and you're going to go inside and unthaw. But you're not really unthawing. You're just thawing. But people like to put the word un with thaw. Revelation of the week. Exactly. Justin's mind just exploded. Hey, you might just learn something on YHH today. Oh, perfect. As we see young children jumping over tape that specifically says do not cross, but hey, there's not a sign, so no sense of reading today as they, okay, I'm not going to watch it anymore. I'm going to watch a game right now. Shot on net there by Osseo. Gives them the 6th shot on net here for the Freeze. Freeze yet to put a puck on Gentke's pad so far. Osseo's gained possession again, and there is the Sillerud line. Sillerud, Skansen, and Giuliani. Definitely one of the better lines right now for Osseo. Point-wise, they'll definitely be there where Skansen's got a goal and an assist, and then Giuliani with an assist. So that line's got 3 points by itself. Speaking of, Skansen has a puck. He's dipsy-doing around, taking possession, and nobody's taking him. Nobody can take him. A couple strides, and he's definitely gone further. Whack at it from Skansen. That almost hit the boards. Now, see if we had a net, that could have possibly hit a net. We would have talked about the netting, but that's one of me and Tony's favorite things when we're at the Premier Rink, where there's no netting on the outside. Good conversation I had with one of the rink officials here, why they don't put a netting up. Mind you, it's only about a, 5-6 foot difference between the boards and the outside wall, but keep those banners nice and pretty instead of getting all scuffed up. Scuffing it right there. Ooh, scuffing it himself is Josh Giuliani with a shot on net. Saved by Astrick. Off-balance shot, but still a shot on net, and Astrick was able to grab it with his glove. 6:23 remaining here in the second period. This has been a fast-moving period. What do you think? I don't know, it jinx us, but just there's been some stoppages and some puck moving, but it definitely seemed to be moving. Or maybe just our thrilling conversation back and forth. I think one thing about Justin, he's one of the best head nodders I have ever met. That's right. Great non-verbal communication skills. All right, communicating right now is OMG as they're going back and forth. Tallis is out there. Tallis gets a nice little pass from Fisher, but they're unable to connect. They're just doing a great job of keeping it deep. So Fargo, all they do is wasting energy just trying to keep it. And of course, we're calling that Chaff and Archbold. They both have got 40s in their number, 43 and 47 respectively. But they just cannot get outside the blue. Again, we're looking Leafbirds. They got possession again. There's Marginal with the puck. He's got it. He zips it. That goes to the side, but you know what? That bounces off the boards and jumps right onto Wenty's stick, who scored goal number 2 for the Leafbirds. 5.5 remaining here in the second. Quick shot on net there by Tallis. That is stopped by Astrick. He did a nice job of blocking it, keep it on the pipe. We will be taking a longer break actually after this period because we will be resurfacing after the second period. So you'll get a 15-minute break, a chance to go check the refrigerator. Oh, nice shot on net there by Glad. Definitely doing a nice job, Glad, as of being that 4 guy on his line and keeping Astrick busy, if not the defenseman for the Freeze. 5:08 remaining here in the second period. We'll also get a chance to kind of peek at some college football scores. I'm sure folks back home or you're chilling in your house watching our broadcast. You're probably watching a little pigskin. I know the Gophers playing at 2:30, I think, today, out there in the elements where the temperature is going to get to maybe 25 degrees. Frozen tundra for sure. Osseo-Maple go over the shot there. The faceoff is just right of Astrick. That was Osseo's. I have unofficially their 10th shot this period. Guess how many Fargo has? Donut, which has to change. If they're going to get in this ballgame, they've got to get a shot on that. They got to get some shots. But in the meantime, Fargo just playing check and keeping the body, and Osseo has just kept the puck. I think we're looking at probably a good solid 3 minutes in this zone. They have not got it out. Shot just wide off South. Decided to jump into the play a little bit, do a little Dumba. Got high slot. That goes no avail. Stays in the same corner. It hasn't moved there in the last 2 or 3 possessions. Stays on a crimson stick. As Glad, he's in the middle. He's in the mix. Great job of Glad able to keep that on a stick, and nobody's taking it off his stick. Shot wide from the defense. Again, that goes in corner. Freeze finally got possession of it. They're going to pop it out. Just zone that. Gets it up there. Little bump pass. That bumbles on to Fryer stick. Fryer gets a little tug. No call. Freeze those in the corner. No freeze in the corner. That pops it out to OMG as they come to the neutral. Scooching with it is McMahon. McMahon brings it just left of Astrup. He wants to shoot. He pops into the slot. Nobody's there. Hits low traffic. That's collected by Brink. Brink can't hold on to it. Freeze finally bringing it out of the neutral. A nice possession there by Friedel. There's Friedel. Shot on net. That hits a shinny of McMahon. That goes nowhere. McMahon throws her on the corner. And there is Sillerud. Sillerud keeps in the neutral. He pops it back up to his line mate, Giuliani. Giuliani is looking for Sillerud. There he is. Oh, lost possession of it as you're trying to throw. He was getting bugged. There's a shot on net. Oh, a little tapper. I don't know if that hit Giuliani or that hit Skansen, but that could have been ugly. Skansen comes from behind the net with a little backhand on Astrick, and he can't put in, but Astrick is able to cover up after that first shot, and then on the backhand by Skansen. 3:10 remaining here in the second period. Osseo-Maple Grove leading the Fargo Freeze 2-0 in our first quarterfinal of the Blue Ox tournament up here in Maple Grove. Ooh, nice little stand up there by Donner. And he starts low, and now he's back in the action. You got the puck. Fargo brings it into the OMG zone. South with it. He whips around to his D-mate, but his D-mate can't grab it. Freeze is able to keep it in. Kept in by Rerick. Rerick's on there. Rerick gets smacked down. They must, I thought maybe they might call them, but they left that one alone. Osseo trying to get it out. They can't get it out. That's kept in there by Schaff. Schaff keeps battling, and now it pops out there. And here comes Sillerud. Super speed Sillerud, just like his brother. Oh, shot on net by Sillerud. That was a sneaky shot. Oh, another shot by Skansen. Two quick shots. Nice saves there by Astrup, I'm sorry. I almost want to say Astrick is what I want to think in my head. But it's not. It's Astrup, another goalie that we had in the Bantam Elite this summer. So excited to see him play for his Fargo brothers. Speaking of Fargo brothers, they actually have the possession down. We got an injury. Looks like we're going to get a little hook. Yep. As Fargo's Brendan Richards comes over with looks a bum shoulder. He was holding it. But in the meantime, we have a penalty opportunity for scoring, and that's going to be marginal that's going off for OMG here in the second period. That's only the second penalty that's been called so far this game. It's exactly at the 2-minute. Wow, if this was football, this would be the warning, but I'm not going to do that because this is a football game. But hey, here's the deal. Fargo, they got to get a goal here. You got an extra man. South has possession of it. It pops it out there, unable to corral it. Seckerson has it. Seckerson throws it up to Friedel. Friedel had it. It's delayed offside. OMG is able to corral it. They're coming behind the net. That comes out to the neutral. Slipped over there by Dorsey. Ooh, two bodies, a lot of bodies colliding as they still aren't able to actually get in the zone. Bullinger is the closest man to the puck. He's right there. He's trying to help his counterpart Friedel, who's in the corner battling. They pop it out D. Good opportunity right here. Oh, nice ship over to Friedel. Friedel, oh, off the cage. Cage of the net minder, Gentke. Or maybe it's Gentry. I'll get it figured out. Maple Grove goalie, how about if I say that? Hey, shot on net. Hey, 1 minute left here. 1 minute left in the power play. Bullinger brings it in. Nice job by him to stop and get some possession. Oh, he slips it over. Shot on net. That is stopped. But Gentke. Leafbirds bring it in. Oh, big hit there. Olsen brought it in. He got popped. Fargo slips off a stick. He thought he was looking for Donner, but Donner. Oh, and a short E. Oh. Just as we're looking up, there they got that one. That is going to be Brink with the short-handed goal. Tough break there. Donner had it, was thrown behind him, and then he just, like, if that was outside zone, that would have been just about fine. They had to regroup, but they kept it, and unfortunately, I got past there, and then it fell on Brink's stick, and he flushed it. 31 seconds remaining in the power play here for Freeze. They got to get one, get some shots. He got 2 shots so far. Nice check there by Archibald as they almost go into the bench, home bench for him. They did give an assist to White. I was wondering if they're going to give one, but they definitely did. All right, Osseo's still keeping the pressure on Freeze. They cannot gain possession, and we are now officially going to wait for the Zamboni. But you know what? You don't have to listen to me or watch the Zamboni. So we're going to take our 15-minute break as the Zamboni cleans the ice. Right now we've got Osseo-Maple Grove up 3-0 on the Fargo Freeze in the first quarterfinals of the Blue Ox tournament. This is YHH Productions. We'll see you back here in about 15 minutes. Sorry, I was just kicking it, just driving it with the just super great beats. I got to talk to PA. He's got some serious funk. But folks, we are back for the third period. We're going to do those really crazy switch offs. I was just talking to Tony Scott's in the building. We have those weird situations where literally it's like one broadcast guy, next broadcast guy, yes. Next game that pops up after this one. And guess what? I left my dang program back at the headquarters, but my brain turned off for a sec. But you know what? I can figure out who it is. But anyway, Tony Scott's in the building. So what that means is after I get done with our third period, the master mixer, the executive producer, will just sit and do his thing. And then headphones got to flip-flop because Tony Scott's jumping in and doing the game that was coming after ours, which is going to be, if I look at my master schedule, is going to be the Osseo-Maple Grove. That sound right? Osseo-Maple Grove, the A-team versus Andover. Yep, on the Premier. So I'm just like the bigwigs. I got my laptop in front of me. I can throw some football scores out there. But, well, in the wrap here, let's talk about those shots. So right now, unofficially, I've got Maple Grove with 14 shots at period, in addition to their 2 goals. So that gives them a 2-period shot total of, let's see, that would be 23, and Fargo's got 4. And now we have a face-off, which means we have live action in our third period. So obviously, the number one thing to talk about is puck, net, freeze. That's what they got to do. Otherwise, this is going to be a quick, long third period. But I really think the Freeze have got a chance to do that. Bollinger, especially, is going to help them out. Frido's had a nice first period and second, so let's see what they got. And in the meantime, OMG does have the puck. Shot toward net. Astrup kind of guides it over. Not really a shot at net, just a shot toward the mid-slot, hoping to hit a crimson stick. There's a pileup in the corner. No cars are going down. Everybody just bumper to bumper, knocking around as Archbold has been a physical, aggressive guy with the Freeze, trying to push. Hope we get some energy pushed into these gray jerseys. We'll see if it's going to work. Oh, stopped there by Astrup, his first save of the first period. Third period, I'm sorry. Glad. I'll tell you, Osseo-Maple Grove is glad they've got Glad because he is all over the place. He is definitely the forefront on his line, keeping the puck deep, and Freeze cannot get the puck off his stick. It's like it's glued on there. Pop there out to the D. That was Wente. Wente throws it back. That one goes out to Brink. Brink keeps it in the corner. Osseo's keeping it deep. Oh, creeps around. There's Brink trying to slam it. 1, 2, at least 2 shots. I'm going to give him 2 shots. We are about 1:30 into the third period. Freeze yet to cross the blue line of Osseo. But I have hope. Not going to give up on the Freeze yet. They're not frozen. They just freeze. As Bruno is trying to freeze y'all. Okay. Fargo's got the puck behind. Schaff has got it. Dropping him off to Fry, but Fryer can't do it. And there's a pop fly right field. That goes to no one's stick except the Giuliani line is out there, so he corrals it. He pops it over to Skansen. Skansen can't hold on to it. That goes on to Dorsey's stick. Dorsey flips around to his countermate. Freeze trying to keep it out. They pops back on Skansen. Unfortunately, Skansen cannot help them in keeping it outside the zone. Puck is collected there by Giuliani. Giuliani pops it. That goes over the net of Astrup. But again, that just goes deep. Here comes Skansen. Skansen over Giuliani. Scores another one for Osseo-Maple Grove. Just slick, bing, bang. And that one is going to be Giuliani from Skansen to make it a 4-0 lead, making it very difficult. That one was scored at the 12:51 mark of the fourth period. I love watching the PA guy running from the concessions as he's got 2 buddies standing there saying, "Get out of my way, I need to announce this goal." But in the meantime, Osseo Freeze got the puck into actually the zone. They're trying to, they throw it in there. It goes on no stick. It was touched. And there goes Marginot in the corner. He can't corral it, but he keeps it deep. Freezer doing nice pressure. In the corner is Stibbe. Stibbe and Friedel. Friedel pops it out. That goes almost to the net, but that gets picked off by South. I love saying South is the last name because you know if you're talking about a direction, you're talking about the kid. Which way is South in the rink, would you say it? That's north, right? So South would be the benches. The benches are on the south side of the rink, right?
Scoring for Osseo-Maple Grove is number 11, Josh Giuliani. Assisted by number 7, Sawyer Scanson, and number 10, Ethan Sillerud.
All right, so Sillerud also gets an assist in that. So that one, so officially that line itself has 6 points this game, and they're up 4-0. Definitely the line that's definitely destroyed the Freeze in this case. Freeze Cup, they pop it back out behind the net. They try to whip it up. Oh, can't get past Wyatt Olson. Love Wyatt Olson's game. Always around the puck. Always a nemesis. Big, good size. That puck is thrown in by Thompson. Freeze trying to pop it out. They can't do it. Thompson keeps it in. There's Olson showing the size and stick handling he's got. Stays with it. Shoots on Astrup. Saved by Astrup. 11:31 remaining here in the third period. So we talked to the master mixer, the executive producer of today's production. Justin says his favorite veteran is Grandpa Jack, who was in the Army. Right away I assumed it was WW2, but he says no, he actually was lucky enough not to have any service overseas, so he was lucky enough to serve here in the United States. And but we like to thank Grandpa Jack for his time that he did serving in the U.S. military. Just getting underneath the 11-minute mark remaining here in the third period. Freeze trying to jip it out. They can't. Ooh, nice keep in there by Wente. They do get it out. There's Wente with the puck again. He's holding. He's shaking. He's baking. He looks for his line mate. That'd be Thompson. I like it when the D are like 5'6". That's simple. I've seen teams where they kind of do that, where they do the numbers are based on the teams, or if they play like an elite league or whatever, like 1 through 6 are your defense, and then everybody else are forwards. Osseo with some deep zone. Now Freeze is trying to throw the bodies around, trying to get intimidated. I'm not sure it's going to work. They need puck possession, and they need pucks in net. That one get flipped out there. And again, we're watching DeFreeze basically just chase. Nice throw up there to Brink. Brink can't hold on to it as it gets knocked off a stick by Bergeron. Defenseman Easton Rerick has it. He throws over to his defensive partner. And there's Bullinger again. He's going to pop somebody. Oh, sorry. Yep, that's Bergeron. I'm sorry. Oh, and trying to, right there, that was Rerick looking to try to make it a little aggressive. And there's the Scanson line out there. See what other havoc they can make on this 4-0 lead. Oh, falls down. That would be Schaff who scores out and falls down. Scanson was looking for some big things, but unfortunately, a popped up puck goes into the Leaf Bird bench. Sorry, I'm engrossed in Bruno Mars. Great dancer, great singer. It'd be fun to get him at like a party. Just, hey, Bruno, what you doing next weekend? Come over, have a little throwdown at my house. Just, immediate family and friends come over. I think he put a small little show. Acoustic Bruno Mars. What about that? That'd be a show. Well, the show today has obviously been Osseo-Maple. They're definitely put on a show. Obviously with that Sillerud, Scanson, and Giuliani line has definitely been showing it, and they've been flexing. So as they come up, different lines going to be coming through here. This is McMahon, who's being aggressive. He's been definitely an offensive defenseman, definitely bringing the puck, not afraid to bring it into the zone and put the puck on net, kind of like a Dumba. There's the Giuliani line. He gets a puck napped off a stick by Fryer. Fryer's chasing it. It goes to Rerick. Rerick pops it back out. Opportunity. But Marginal, he has it. He throws it over to his partner, Thompson. And they pop it back out. Here comes Sillerud. Sillerud can't quite get past the Freeze D. Free can't get it up. Marginal's right there on it. He does his dipsy-doo just like before when he helped Scanson score the first goal of the game. And he still has a possession of the puck. Freeze cannot get that puck off his stick. They try to two-team him, two-player him. They can't do it. They keep it. Now Sillerud with his first defensive keep-in for the game. That's a new stat we're keeping on, defensive keep-ins for offensive players. Tell me that's not confusing. Here's Osseo bringing it. Can't. Oh, nice slip up there, right through the zone. Freeze didn't touch it. That gets kept in by Marginal. Great job. Marginal has definitely done. The Freeze just dump it just to get their legs a break. 7:50 remaining here in the third period. Well, my personal two vets, I have many friends who have been in the military or serving in the military. Well, my grandfather was in World War II. He was on a boat in the Navy before he married my grandmother. And then my uncle, my mom's brother, served in the U.S. Army. So thank you, both of them. My uncle's still around, so I still talk to him. Thank him every Veterans Day for his service. But again, thank you to all the veterans out there or family members who have veterans who have served or are serving. Thank you for your service as we celebrate this weekend with you. The team is not celebrating right now is going to be the Freeze. They are not going to be celebrating. Oh, and I think we have an interference call or an elbow. Yep, trying to fight through. I believe that was Stibbe trying to fight through the Osseo check, and I think that's Marginal. Nope, that's not Marginal. Looks like that's going to be Fisher. I think that's going to get the elbow. So far, I know, they have a heater on the table. I love all the PA's assistant guy also went on a coffee break or something, and they got a stand-in guy just takes over for him. But in the meantime, Freezer on a power play. Let's talk about that. Bollinger, top of the power play. He pops it down, looking for his line mate, Archibald, but he can't corral it. Osseo taps it, but Freeze is able to control it. Oh, nice pressure there by Brink. But Bollinger stays up to that. Oh, Brink is able to keep it, and he just gets it just enough pushed over by Astrup. Nice job on Astrup's part, Nolan. All right, Freeze with a quick shot. Shot and goal. A sneaky shot there by Friedel. Just to the right of Gentke. He was guarding the pipe, but he went down, and then Friedel went up and found the top corner. And that puts the Freeze on the board with a power play goal. We'll wait and see if there's going to give any assists. I can't tell if that was, it looked like it was just kind of a scrum in the corner, and then Friedel just had the puck in his, and I think he was just trying to shoot at Gentke, and it just went in the corner. So hey, Freezer on the board, 4-1. Moss is dancing like there's nobody's business. We're waiting for them to clear the penalty off the clock, which really doesn't affect the gameplay, so we can really keep moving since we're, what, 15 we said? Yeah, but I'm not controlling the referee, so right now, Freezer within 3, which if we're playing baseball, that'd just be a big home run, and we tie this up, but we aren't, so we have to hope for the, just got a nickel and dime. Freeze could get another goal here, and they got some momentum finally. Freeze does have momentum. Now we're back to 5-on-5 action. Freeze has it deep. Osseo's got the puck. They're keeping it deep. Unable to control it, but Osseo has the puck. On the forecheck there is Brendan Richards. He loses it, and that pops out to the neutral. Guess who's out there right now? Yep, the Skansen line. Julian Sillerud with it. He whips it over to Marginal. Can't control. Marginal decides, I'm going to throw it in net. That bounces off Astrup. Skansen in the corner. He's got possession. He bounces off. Oh, a slippery pass over to Sillerud, like they knew he was going to be sneaking in the back door. Okay, they gave 1 assist to Stibbe on the Freeze goal as they bring it out. That's going to be Seckerman had it, and he also lost his skate. Wide the shot. That's off just outside the cage. It did hit Astrup, but that just outside the cage would have not gone in, but still a good shot by Wyatt. Because now he has a second chance and a third chance by Brink, who was unable to pop it in. Good offensive chances there for Osseo. Of course, they've had a lot of offensive chances in this period, but that was good for Astrup to kind of shut the door there. The Wyatt Brink Olsen line is going to wake up a little bit here with the Glad line, so that's definitely been the other line that has not shown up on the scoreboard as much. Wyatt does have 1 assist, and Brink obviously has the goal. So yeah, this line has 2 points So they're definitely making a contribution. Ooh, shot outside. That was by Thompson. That goes just left of Astrup. Osseo picks it back up. Wide in the mix again. There's Brink on the doorstep. A shot on net. Gets knocked down. Freeze come out. If they hurry up, they could have a 2-on-0 because Bergeron loses it. I held it for a little bit. Good chance here for the Freeze, though. They definitely put some pressure on there. Make Gentke make a save there. 4:51 remaining here in the third period. Face off in the OMG zone. Oh my, great crushing shot there as he got rid of the puck. But he's staying in there. That's Chef. See, that's where like broadcasters say like, oh, that's a hockey player right there. Actually, that would be like the American guys like, yeah, that's a good hockey play there is what it is. All right, Freeze a good shot. Pot almost got a shot on net there. I think he had a little traffic there. He hit some leather, but I think that was more of a shinny than it was anything. Okay, the puck is brought in by Elder. He gets knocked down and destroyed by Bollinger. Whew, that was a big hit. Bollinger, oh, and we got a D out there, so it's just a 2-on-2 opportunity for the Freeze. Tries to drop it back, gets stuck up. Thompson with a nice job. He's just jumped on the bench to make that 2-on-1 look great, but then it just became a 2 for. Here comes Fisher. Fisher the shot on Asher with a nice glove save. Didn't catch it, but he knocked it out. Pushed it to the side at least. Here comes Stibbe. Stibbe throws it up to Friedel. Friedel has it on a skate, on a stick, on a skate. Now he just gives it to Stibbe. Friedel can't collect it. He's on his knees. Here comes a Skansen. Oh, nice pop there. But Skilleroo was going to have a good chance, but that kind of just went wide of the net. Astrup is hugging the left post. 3.5 minutes remaining in the third here. OMG's flexing their muscle again with the Skansen line. Oh, nice cross pass over to McMahon. McMahon can't quite corral it. He pops it back behind the net. That comes back out to him. Him and Skansen talked about the next play. Skansen says, you want D? He says, no, I'll take D. Good shot on that there by Giuliani. Skansen says, I'll just stay on the offensive side. You take D. And that works out best for us. Definitely worked this game. 3:13 remaining here in the third period. OMG is leading by the score of 4-1. Unofficially, I've got Osseo-Maple Grove down for 11 shots this period, which if we add it to the 23 before, my public education tells me that is 34 shots on net for the Leaf Birds. But Fargo's on the offensive. Richards throws it deep. He spins out there, looking to curl it. Can't quite do anything with it as Osseo now brings it through the zone. And there's the Glad line out there. Glad, Brink, and Olsen. Shot by Glad. Just a little high, but Asher was over. I think that would have gone outside the net, but still keep that. I wonder if he called that the fog line. So it'd be, where's my fog? I had it there. Glad, Olsen, and who else was in that line there? There's Glad. Oh, Brink. I was going the F. The Bog. Brink, Olsen, Glad. Or go Gob. You want to go Gob instead? The Gob line? Okay, it doesn't go. Anyway, well, you can call it the boggling because they've definitely bogged down Freeze today for sure. Not as many points as Skansen, but they definitely have bogged down everything. And here they are again. Here's Glad with the puck. Nice shot on net there. Quick wrister. Great thing about Glad is I saw it this summer in the Bantam Elite. He's such an aggressive player, always in the mix, always around the puck. And today he's had a magnet on his stick. He has kept the puck away, and Freeze have not been able to get it off his stick whatsoever. Plus his snapshot has been phenomenal. So definitely, if I was going to give my 3 stars a game, Glad would get one of the stars. You heard it here first. Just under 2.5 remaining here in the third. OMG with a quick shot from the D. That's Marginal. He's had a great game again. Nice pop there by Bergeron. Can't shake the puck loose. Puck does come loose, but it comes on an OMG stick. That comes out to Fryer. Fryer comes out. He can't quite collect it. He's looking. He wants to take it, but he can't. They're looking for the stretch pass. Nicely tossed to Elder. Elder's looking for Fisher, but Fisher just can't quite collect it. Kind of bounced off a stick. And here comes Fryer. Fryer is taking off the puck. Now it's back to Elder. Elder slips into the zone. Oh, right through the high slot. That just goes all the way back to D, but OMG is able to keep it on. Here OMG, another quick shot at Astrup. He makes the save. Reaches out for the puck, but that got knocked away by a Freeze defenseman, so he doesn't have to worry about covering it, but can't keep it out. And there's a Freeze who pops it out of the zone, but they wave off the icing. Here comes Wente. Wente's corralling it. He pops it over to his defensive mate, McMahon, who cannot control it. It goes to Freeze. Freeze pops it through the middle. Unable to do anything with it. OMG coming down. We're coming upon the 1 minute mark remaining here in the third period. Freeze getting some momentum here. Definitely get coming through the zone. Quick shot on Gent Key. That goes to the side. Unable to any rebounds here for the Freeze. There's Fargo with a nice back throw into the corner so that hopefully the Freeze can collect it. Nice check there in the corner. Here comes Stibbe. Stibbe, oh, had it on his own. He wanted it. Shot there by Rierick, but that hit traffic in front. 30 seconds remaining in the third. Rierick's on him to keep it on. He's got to regroup it in the neutral. Can't do it. Dorsey's back there with him as, guess who's there? Silarud is back there, being a menace. Stick on a puck on a stick, and nobody's going to touch it. South fans on a throw-in, and here comes the Freeze. Freeze with Friedel. Friedel and Stibbe, trying to get over Stibbe, but he cannot get past Marginal. Marginal just keeps him away from the puck and knocks him right off the puck. Guess who gets it back? There's Marginal coming down. We're tipping down a couple seconds. And this one's going to go in the book for the Freeze. They were going to call a whistle at the very end, but unfortunately, no whistle was needed because the big buzzer went off. Well, here's your final from the Maple Grove Premier. We have Osseo-Maple Grove moving on to the semifinals with a 4-1 victory over the Fargo Freeze. So the winner now will be going against the winner of our next game. If I see my bracket right. Except I don't have a bracket in front of me. I should have this memorized, but I don't. But anyway, we're not gonna break, are we? Gonna break or we take a little bit of a break? Okay, so let's do that. We're gonna take a mini break while Tony Scott gets his headset. It's a final here from the Premier. Osseo-Maple Grove moves on to the semis with a 4-1 victory over Fargo. This is Todd Hauk, who's been your play-by-play guy. We'll talk to you very soon. Take care of yourselves and happy Veterans Weekend.